Either I'm crazy or you're getting 5 reviews this weekend. This album is a very special release that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago. Clint from the Doorway 2. Today is June 5th, 2021. Not January. It is month number 6. So this album came back out on May 15th. It is by a band called Panopticon, and the album is called And Again Into the Light. It is on CD, digital, and vinyl through Bindrune Recordings. I don't do much reviews for Bindrune, but when I do, it's because it's a kick-ass record. If you like folk, post-black metal, pagan, heathen elements, bluegrass, jazzy elements, man, this is going to be for you. This is a one-man event by someone named Austin Lunn. There are a few other folks on this record that play like viola and cello. Charles Anderson and Patrick Urban that I know of. And I guess Eric from Aerial Ruin does some vocals on this as well too. Other than that, looks like this record has been recorded over the last couple of years. Got finished in 2020 and is now coming to us. They are very long songs, most of them. So this is an 8-song adventure that we're about to join together. Let's listen to a bit of track number 1, which is the actual title track, And Again Into the Light. End it right there on the first track. That totally reminds me of Neil Young meets Steve Von Till as far as the dark folk elements that are happening there, and the bluesy tones that are happening with this. I know Austin is in Minnesota, but he's originally from Kentucky, and you can feel those Kentucky vibes going throughout this album. Let's listen to another track of this as well. This is one of the 4 records that have been continuously I've been listening to for the last week and a half. The other 3 are The Flight of the Sleipnir on Eisenwald. The next one would be Cloak of Altering and that is on a label called Brushka, if I remember. And the last one is the New Code record, which is on Dark Essence. But Panopticon is in that circle of 4 that I've been continuously listening to. So that tells you something about how much I enjoy this record, and 2 weeks later made me want to still review it. Let's listen to a bit of track number 3, which is called Rope Burn Exit. I don't want to tease you with it, but that's over 3 minutes of an 8-minute track, and this record is challenging, breathtaking, emotionally diverse. It's just a stunning record overall. It mixes so many different flavors and elements that are going on, from, like I said, blues to folk to black metal to doom. It touches you in so many different places in the best way possible. I've loved Panopticon before, but this may be my favorite record so far yet by him. So let's listen to a little bit more and kind of grow from there. This is going to be track number 5, and it's called Moth-Eaten Soul. this doesn't draw emotionally so many different feelings with those different layers of acoustic, more atmospheric guitars, those blackened kind of death vocals, those doomy overtones, and then those just cold, actually hope-filled atmospheres. I don't know where to go with you on this one, man. This is thinking man's metal on the highest levels. You need to use your brain on this one and just sit back, listen, and hear of everything that's going on. And it's not just metal; it's thinking man's music. Metal limits something as good as this. I love metal. Don't get me wrong, but this is something greater than the sum of its parts. Let's listen to another track by Panopticon, and this is track number 7. It's called "The Embers at Dawn." There's about 4.5 minutes into a 12-minute track, so you're going to have to travel the last journey yourselves, guys. Americana, post-rock, black metal, doom metal, proggy elements, atmospheric elements. What the hell do you want? Panopticon does it all, man. It's just, there's so much going on this record, and it just, every time I listen to it, I hear something new. Marty at Bindrune started me a long time ago, reading his Chronic Mind and Worm Gear and stuff like that. So that Worm Gear zine made me want to start a zine, and I did. Bindrune just makes me want to listen to more of this stuff. A lot of the Bindrune stuff made me start a band called Magni, which is my neo-folk, dark folk version of music again that I wanted to do after years. So there's a lot of great bands on this label. All I'm going to say is Panopticon is probably one of the best on Bindrune. And get this, it's out on digital, CD, and double LP. Album is called And Again Into the Light. Came out May 15th, 2021. This is worth every second to listen to, and no lie when I tell you that I've listened to this record probably 20 to 30 times in the last couple weeks. I've actually gone to sleep listening to it several nights because it's just what I want to listen to. This is a must own. That's all I got. If you like what I do, you like these underground reviews, I know this band is a little more popular in the scene, but it's not a giant band by any means. They are not on a major label. They are fighting for every sale they can get to. Subscribe to YouTube and Instagram TV for the Doorway 2 magazine. Just hit 80 from what I saw. Subscribers was only at 70 something the other day, so thank you guys for keep adding. It makes me realize that I'm doing stuff you actually like. Until next time, love you all to pieces. This is Clint from the Doorway 2. See ya.